Hi students, I am S B Mishra, your mathematics teacher, going to teach you the remaining part of trigonometry of chapter 2, sine 270 minus theta. So follow this rule, sine A minus B, sine A into cos B minus cos A into sine B, sine 270 cos theta minus cos 270 sine theta. You know the value taught earlier already, sine 270 is minus 1 into cos theta minus cos 270 0 into sine theta. So the last part is 0, so this is minus cos theta. Cos 270 minus theta, use this formula cos A minus B, cos A into cos B plus sine into sine B. Now cos 270 cos theta plus sine 270 sine theta, you know already. Cos 270 is 0 into cos theta, sine 270 is minus 1 into sine theta. So the first part is 0 and minus sine theta is the value. Now to find tan 270 minus theta, divide this by this. Sine by cos is tan. So minus cos theta by minus sine theta, this is cot theta. So this table is ready now. According to the discussion, sine 270 minus theta minus cos theta, cos 270 minus theta minus sine theta, and tan 270 minus theta is cot theta. You can copy this accordingly. The reciprocal of sine is cosec. In case of cosec, sine becomes cos, then cosec becomes sec. Cos becomes sine, then sec becomes cosec. Tan becomes cot, then cot becomes tan. Like class 10. In class 10 you must have heard or known sec becomes cosec becomes sec, sec becomes cosec, and cot becomes tan, sine becomes cos, cos becomes sine, tan becomes cot. Now to prove sine 270 plus theta, again using this formula, sine A plus B, sine A into cos B, cos A into sine B, write according to the formula, put the value minus 1 and cos 270 0, so this is minus cos theta. Cos 270 plus theta, use the formula cos formula of A plus B, cos A into cos B minus sine A into sine B, cos 270 0, sine 270 minus 1, so the first part is 0, so minus minus plus sine theta. To find the value of tan 270 plus theta, divide this by this, sine by cos, so minus cos by sine minus cot theta. So your table is ready now. Sine 270 plus theta cos minus cos already proved. This is already proved. This is already proved. Now see, in case of sec, sec becomes cosec, cosec becomes sec, sec becomes cosec, and cot becomes minus tan. Now to prove this, sine 360 minus theta, again use the formula sine A minus B, sine A into cos B minus cos A into sine B, sine 360 cos theta minus cos 360 sine theta, put the value sine 360 0 and cos 360 minus 360 1. So the first part is 0, so minus sine theta. Again cos 360 minus theta is broken according to this formula, cos 360 cos theta plus sine 360 sine theta. So cos 360 minus 1 into cos theta, sine 360 0 into sine theta. So the last part is 0, so cos theta. To find tan 360 minus theta, divide first by second, sine by cos. So this is minus sine by cos, minus tan theta, and hence the table is ready. This sine becomes sine, no change in trigonometric ratio. Cos becomes cos, no change in trigonometric ratio. Tan becomes tan, no change in trigonometric ratio. Now cosec becomes cosec, sec becomes sec, and cot becomes cot. Now sine 360 plus theta, same formula, sine A into cos B plus cos A into sine B, put the value, get sine theta as your answer. Again cos 360 plus theta, same formula already discussed, cos A into cos B minus sine into sine B. Now put the value and get cos theta. To get tan 360 plus theta, divide this by this. So this is tan theta. So this is your table now. Sine remain sine, cos remain cos, tan remain tan, all are positive, already proved. So cosec remain cosec, sec remain sec, cot remain cot. Now let us come to this. First of all, know the rule. This is the fastest technology. Write the sine scheme, no change in t ratio. For the real axis 180 and 360. I am talking about this, all the three. Real axis, this is at a time you have to follow the 3 steps. The 3 steps, this is your sine scheme. All students take copy Write the sign scheme, same trigonometric ratio. Sine becomes sine, cos, cos, tan, tan, cosec, cosec, sec, sec, cot, cot. No change in trigonometric ratio. But whenever you will act on imaginary axis, y-axis is called imaginary axis. Imaginary axis contains 90 degree and 270 degree. So on 90 and 270, sine becomes cos, cos becomes sine, tan becomes cot, cot becomes tan, sec becomes cosec, and cosec becomes sec. Now you can learn here. Just see. So this is imaginary axis. 90 is the imaginary axis. So sine becomes cos, cos becomes sine, tan becomes cot. All are positive in this quadrant. Now just see. Sine 360 plus theta. This is real axis. 360 is the real axis. Is lying on the real axis. So sine remains sine, cos remains cos, tan remains tan. No change in trigonometric ratio. All are positive in this quadrant, but here sine is positive, students positive, sine positive. So sine positive and sine positive, but other will be negative. Other will be negative. Now see, on 90 degree imaginary axis, sine becomes cos, cos becomes sine, tan becomes cot. Again on the real axis 180, 180 is the real axis. On real axis, sine becomes sine, cos becomes cos, tan becomes tan. No change at all. Again we are acting on the real axis 180, 180, 180. In this quadrant, tan is positive. So the last one will be positive. Tan positive. And tan positive, other will be negative, other will be negative. Now see, real axis 180, 180, 180, no change in trigonometric ratio, sine, cos, tan as usual. But in case of 270 degree imaginary axis, this is imaginary axis. On imaginary axis, sine becomes cos, cos becomes sine, tan becomes cot. Likewise here, 270 plus theta lies in fourth quadrant, 360 minus theta lies in fourth quadrant. So in this quadrant, cos positive, so cos is positive, other are negative. So on the real axis 360 sine, cos, tan, no change. But on imaginary axis, sine becomes cos, becomes sine, tan becomes cot. And in this way we can remember this now. 90 degree is also called pi by 2. Sine 90 minus theta is also known as sine pi by 2 minus theta. Likewise, sine 90 plus theta is also known as sine pi by 2 plus theta. Applicable for other trigonometric ratio also. Pi stands for 180. So sine 180 minus theta is also called sine pi minus theta. Sine 180 plus theta is also called sine pi plus theta. The formula for both are same. 270 is called 3 pi by 2. You know already. Hence, sine 270 minus theta is called sine 3 pi by 2 minus theta. Sine 270 plus theta is called sine 3 pi by 2 plus theta. Likewise, 360 is called 2 pi. So sine 360 minus theta is equal to sine 2 pi minus theta. Sine 360 plus theta is also known as sine 2 pi plus theta. All are same. Now, all applicable for all trigonometric ratios. All applicable for all trigonometric ratios means the value, this 90 stands for pi by 2, 180 for pi, 270 for 3 pi by 2, 360 for pi. Now this is a problem. Sine A 4 by 5, sine B 8 by 17, and 0 to 90, 0 to 90. So both the triangles are done in first quadrant. 0 to 90 is the first quadrant, 0 to 90 is the first quadrant. Angle A, angle B, two triangles are shown. 4 by 5, sine A 4 by 5, sine B 8 by 17. We can easily find the base. This you can find by Pythagoras theorem. You find this 3 and 15. After that, find the value of sine A plus B. Write sine A plus B, sine A into cos B, cos A into sine B. Write the value from the figure. Sine A 4 by 5, cos B 15 by 17 plus cos A 3 by 5 into sine B 8 by 17, and simplify to get this. Similarly, sine A minus B, write the formula. Sine A into cos B minus cos A into sin B. So this is sin A 4 by 5 cos B 15 by 17 minus cos A 3 by 5 into sin B 8 by 17. On simplification we get 36 by 85. Thank you students. Must learn, be healthy, stay at home. Thank you very much.